The Highlight Zone is sponsored by Marathon, Steamatic, First Federal Bank, and Drive Alive.
You're watching the Highlight Zone, Friday edition. Northeast Indiana, it's time to get in the zone.
You're undefeated at this point. You're doing something pretty well.
I think we can just run the table this year. Well, they got a lot of weapons, but hopefully we have a lot of answers.
Man up. I mean, that's what we've talked about.
We just got to bring the heat. I mean, really fired up.
I tell these kids all week what a privilege it is to be in this position. That's why you play in conference, is to try to win it.
Hey, we're treating this as the biggest game of the year.
Yeah. If you didn't get the theme of that, huge game down in Decatur tonight. And as of tonight, we're more than halfway through the regular season of high school football. And in the eyes of a lot of people, the conference title on the line at Bob Woodman Stadium.
Yeah, Glenn, while East Noble and Norwell may have something to say about it when it's all said and done, this game decided the NHC title last year, and it could very well do it again tonight.
All right, last year it was Homestead hammering Belmont 34-14, while the Spartans won conference. The Braves actually had the last laugh, winning the 3A state championship. The rivalry continues tonight. Homestead and Belmont. It's your Highlight Zone game of the week. And you know it's a huge game when a guy comes in out of a plane using a parachute to deliver the game ball. Third play of the game, how about some fireworks of their own? Zach Terrell gets nailed, but not before the ball gets into the hands of Cody Appenzeller, and C-App, as they like to call him, goes 35 yards for the touchdown. Homestead up 7-zip, just like that. Next possession for Homestead. Terrell using the arm to the senior receiver, Colin Harrop, one of the best in the entire state. 18-yard touchdown. Homestead on top. Next Belmont possession for us. Fullenkamp gets sacked by Drew Jernell. Homestead recovers the fumble, and then Terrell looking, finding Sean Duvall in the back of the end zone. 21-zip Homestead in the first quarter. Belmont trying to coach him up on the sidelines. Now with the score 28-6 right before half. Nick Hall, last year's 3A state championship game MVP with a 1-yard touchdown, makes it 28-12 at the break. Would the Braves have enough to come back? The answer, no. Steven Espinoza, his second touchdown of the game from 5 yards out, 34-12. Then it's Terrell hooking up with Mr. Duvall. Again, great catch right there. 50-yard touchdown, and Homestead goes on to roll the Spartans 5-0, 48-12, your final.
A lot of people didn't pick us this week, and that gave us a lot of extra motivation this week to come out and play hard and play our best and show what Homestead High School is made of.
Very pleased with their effort, very pleased with our coaching staff's game plan. They did an excellent job, and we're very pleased to get this victory.
Well, we can't overlook the other teams. We got Norwell, Carroll, DeKalb, and New Haven coming up. They're still pretty good teams, but we thought this was the game to win.
We feel like we're, we got one step ahead in the conference now, and our goal is to win every week from here on out and to finish the conference season off.
It starts next week with DeKalb for Homestead while Belmont plays at Carroll.
And speaking of the Chargers, Carroll coming off a nice win, hitting Highway 3 north to Kendallville today. Early on, it's Carroll's Curtis Wise. He hits the bubble pass to Corey Nelson. That one good for 25 yards and a first down. And Chris Depew, he's not happy over there on the East Noble sidelines. East Noble, though, going to make Coach happy. It's A.J. Dove, 50 yards to Patrick Lutman to the quarter. Second down on the 20. Still tied with no score in this one. On to the second quarter. East Noble with some more. They're going to throw the bomb. It's Dove to Jordan Gator. That one puts East Noble up 7-0, and they're going to get the win right here. The final 17-7.
Hey, more from the NHC. Norwell at New Haven. Both teams trying to bounce back after losses last week. First quarter, Norwell up 7-zip. Check this out. Lucas Salerno to Frank Lloyd, and Lloyd throws the pass to Raphael Sanders for a 21-yard touchdown. That's chicanery. 7-all. But if you thought all the tricks were just up New Haven sleep, how about Norwell? That was Patton to Landon Fichter, who laterals to Brock Morphew, who passes it to Brandon Gerber. And Gerber, oh baby, that is a touchdown. 48 yards, 14-7 Norwell. How about this? Brandon Pease catching a touchdown from New Haven, from Salerno. Then it's Salerno to Jordan Cook for an 11-yard touchdown, 2014. But Norwell would score right before the half. Noah Patton to Brandon Gerber for the touchdown. And Norwell pulls this one off, 35-20 on the road. Moving on to the SAC, Dwenger has proven week in and week out it's the team to beat. The Saints may be the most talented team, but the most talented player suits up in green and white. Roderick Smith and the Harding Hawks hosting Dwenger. Picked this one up in the first quarter. Harding, Zach Haydock to Diamond Lyman. Lyman across the middle. He would take this all the way down to the 9-yard line. That's a 33-yard pickup for a first down. A few plays later, it worked so well. Why not do it again? Lyman across the middle, showing us the diamond cutter. Touchdown, 6-zip Harding. Still in the first. Dwenger trying to get something going right there, but they fumbled the football. Harding's Dante Bowen pounces on it, so ball to Harding, and the Hawks feeling their oats in this one. Rod Smith, the Ohio State commit, goes in 8 yards, and it's 12-zip Harding less than 6 minutes into the game. Could the Hawks hang with Dwenger? Their fans thought so, but Ramon Wright in the second quarter punches that in. That was actually 4th and goal for Dwenger's first touchdown. They would score a bunch more from there. Dwenger comes back to win this one by the score of 40-12.
Well, Snyder may be the only team left that can challenge Dwenger. They were on the road taking on Concordia. This one, a turnover-plagued affair. Late in the second quarter, the Cadets trying to close the gap, but Nick Vauchon picks it off in the end zone. 16-0 Panther lead at half. On to this third quarter, Snyder in the red zone, but Keenan Kelsaw gets hit hard in the backfield. A.J. Reschwans scoops up the fumble. They're going to see some more ground attack from Snyder. This time it's Zach Barnes with big yardage. But guess what he does at the end? He's sniffing the end zone. But another fumble right here. Later on, though, Barnes is going to get another shot. He would hold on a little bit better the second time. He's going to get the touchdown from about 1 yard out right here. And Snyder pitches the shutout, 37-0.
Impressive defense from Tipman's crew. Let's go to Lewis Field. Knights hosting the Wayne Generals. Getting some votes in the 4A state poll is Wayne. Second quarter, Lewis, and they had turnover problems in this one. James Kanapke picked by Donovan Carr, and it's 21-12, Wayne at the half. Third quarter, Kenny Mullen, a staple on the highlight zone. The junior from Lewis, twisting and turning, picking up a first down, but looked like he twisted his ankle. Check that out right there. Mullen injured, would not play the rest of the half. That's not good news if you're a Lures fan. Now, Wayne trying to run the ball here. Tyrell Jones picks up a first, but they would not score on the drive. Then Lures with the ball back. They fumble the pitch. Wayne recovers. This one was a nasty ball game in the middle, but not if you're a Wayne Generals fan. Wayne now 4-1. They win it 36-18.
Well, we go to Spooler Stadium. Northrop still looking for their first win of the season. They were hosting Southside. Greg Johnson held out tonight for the Archers. He should be back in a week or two. And you can afford to hold him out when you've got Chris Hambrick. He goes 30 yards to Xavier Easley. 6-0 Archers in the first quarter. Coach Gell wants to see some D, and his Bruins would provide it. They forced the fumble right here on T.J. Hill, recovered by the Bruins, but they would have to settle for a punt. Hambrick then would hit the hardwood star, Rayfield Davis. He's smelling the end zone, running up the sideline, but he'll fumble right before he hits the goal line. Fortunately for him, the Archers would recover, and Hill punches it in from close range. Southside gets the big win, 37-7.
All right, Elmhurst at Northside. Redskins looking for win at number 1. Trojans looking for number 2. Elmhurst, Nick Williams to Markel Bright. Bright would get it in the end zone. Touchdown, 7-zip, and the Trojans hoping to flex their muscle, but check out this big hit. Northside's Adrian Williams puts a little pop on John Estevez right there. Fast forward to the second quarter. Northside, Jamarcus Smith. This guy used to be a wide receiver, now a quarterback this year, and you can see he's kind of got those good feet. Touchdown right there. Tied at 7, but a transformer blows at Chambers Field. The lights go out. This one has been postponed with, as you see, 1:39 left in the second quarter. The game will finish tomorrow at 4 p.m., tied at 7 in the second quarter. Admission is free. Well, we've hit up the NHC and the SAC, but we've got more, including a big game in the NECC.
Yeah, that's right. Cherubusco always in the hunt for a conference championship. Would Angola get in the way of turning Turtletown into Titletown? The answer coming up next in the Zone.